always think of the British Museum as being a rather dark and stuffy place that's full of mouldy old relics that don't mean anything to anybody. Well, the other day I went over there to find out if it was really true. And I made two new friends, Jean-Pierre and Hugo. Hugo, what do you think of the British Museum?
Well, it's an interesting building, isn't it? Its primary purpose is, of course, functional.
Right.
Really, it's a sort of large container of treasures rather than a treasure itself.
Right. Jean-Pierre, you seem not to agree with
Of course
me.
I don't agree. Who is this man? He is an insult to me.
Right, well, what do you think of the British Museum, then?
Me, I am disgusted by it, of course. Who is this man, Hugo? Its primary purpose is, of course, functional. What a load of willies! Its primary purpose is, of course, sexual. It is a massive assertion of the phallic power of London. These huge columns plunging into Mother Earth.
That's a rather unorthodox point of view, isn't it?
Unorthodox? Who would not be unorthodox in a country like this where everyone is so repressed? Prince Charles, he gets married in St. Paul's. This enormous titty. The biggest titty in the world. And who mentions it? No one. No one!
Well, if I may say so, I mean, anyone who's watching this is going to think that you're completely potty.
Putty? Of course I am putty. Who would not be a putty in a country where the Houses of Parliament are erected in the shadow of something called Big Ben, that every hour says dong?
Aren't you just sex mad?
Who would not be sex mad in a country where they erect an enormous phallus in the centre of London and call it Nelson's Column? Nelson's Column? Pah! It is Nelson's Willy! That's what it is, Nelson's Willy! A huge, massive, private part exposed to the air, penetrating the skies in the hope that the Union will produce another Nelson with another phenomenally large Willy. And people say the post office tower. The post office tower? Pah! It is a post office prick.